how Steph Curry evolved the game of basketball. He's probably been like I say in terms of the NBA, it the style of play I think in the NBA evolves like every 4 years. That's just like my opinion, and I think when you look at the style of play in the NBA, and not just in the NBA, but just in all circuits of basketball, AAU, high school, just pick up whatever, you know, very, 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 very similar to the way that Steph Curry plays the game of basketball, and that he um, probably has the best range of a shooter in NBA history or just basketball history. His in terms of his percentage to shoot from distance, he's the best in my opinion. Think nobody could really would deny that. I mean, his range in terms of shooting basketball ranges parts a little behind half court, and past half court, it's he's a complete a threat, so to speak. And so um, uh, I think as well as his ability to he's the best shooter of all time off the dribble. Um, I think anybody, the closest player that I can think of that could rival Steph Curry's ability to shoot off the dribble is Kyrie Irving. Um, he is the greatest shooter off the dribble, right? And some of the only few players that come to mind that can rival him is Ray Allen or Reggie Miller. But in my greatest shooter off the dribble, and um, that's all of these three things to have these three things I think really what makes Steph Curry such a unique player. And the fact that his game has affected the defensive schemes that NBA players we're used to playing, having to be forced to come out to the perimeter to defend because Steph Curry can pretty much score as soon as you get past half court. Um, and so that leaves, that opens a lot of, you know, lanes, driving lanes, and which makes it really hard to defend. Um, and then, it's always been a traditional saying that you live by the three, die by the three, and you can't win an NBA championship from being a predominantly shooting type of team. Steph Curry is a four-time NBA champion. You know what I'm saying? And so that's a proven incorrect statement. Um, that's his main game, shooting, and um, he's proved that incorrect. And so you see guys throughout the league who have in recent years stepped their range in terms of their shooting, including the Dame Lillard, including LeBron James, including Trey Young. These guys have stretched their game out. You know what I mean? Um, and it's been great. These and many other players. Just some notable guys who, you know, who in recent years like Steph Curry, who have shot the ball from distance pretty well. Um, and that's speaking to Steph Curry's style of play. So you know I just definitely wanted to you know shed some light on Steph Curry because it's always it's been somewhat of a narrative to some degree about how he's you know messed up the game of basketball. You have, people just wanting to just, go out and shoot threes. Well, that's because of Steph Curry. It's not for nothing. People see the success and the way he's been able to shoot the three ball at such a good, percentage, and people want to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So um, it just goes to show the impact, the influence, the way he's evolved the game of basketball, in my opinion. So